So unfortunately, the authors were not able to make it. No, thank you very much, everyone, for coming. We really, really appreciate you being here. And it's with your support that events like these are possible. I'll only take a minute of your time, and we'll get them here. So please turn off your cell phones or any noisy items that might disturb the talk. As you may have seen, there were reserved seats around tonight. If you'd like to get reserved seats for the future, please sign up for our Reader's Guild. You can do so downstairs. We have event surveys. If you'd like to fill one out, you can locate them just behind you at the ballroom desk. And also, if you haven't gotten a copy of any of the books, please do so at the same location. Upcoming event, on Monday, April 12th, we have Alexandra Diaz and Lindsay Ellen coming to speak about scones and sensibility and of all the stupid things. So please come join us. That'll be at 7:30, Monday, April 12th. And real quick, we're going to have Laura come and speak about the books, the authors tonight, and do a bio because of her expertise. And Laura, a member of our Teen Advisory Board, staff member for The Leaky Cauldron, which is a Harry Potter fan website, and she's a senior freshman here at Boulder, so please welcome her to do the bio.
So these are exciting as it would be.
Not one, but two fabulous authors. John Green is the New York Times best-selling and award-winning author of Looking for Alaska, An Abundance of Catherines and Paper Towns, which won the 2007-2009 Edgar Award for Best Young Adult Novel. John is also the co-author of Let It Snow with Maureen Johnson and Lauren Miracle, and has written for NPR's All Things Considered, Booklist Magazine, and Chicago's public radio station. John is also known as one half of Brotherhood 2.0, a year-long video blog project he started with his brother Hank in 2007. Since then, Hank and John have evolved into the Blog Brothers, the leaders of a community of nerd fighters that rally around them with the battle cry, DFTBA. John and Hank are dedicated to decreasing world suck by aiding charitable organizations and taking over YouTube annually through the Project for Awesome. John currently lives in Indianapolis, Indiana. David Levitthan is also an award-winning and New York Times best-selling author and editor of numerous books, short stories, and anthologies, including Boy Meets Boy, The Realm of Possibility, Are We There Yet?, Marley's Ghost, Wide Awake, and How They Met, and Other Stories. He has also co-authored Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist and Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List with Rachel Cohn. David is also the editorial director at Scholastic and the founding editor of the Push imprint of Scholastic Press, which focuses on finding new voices and new authors in teen literature. David currently lives in New Jersey.
Woo!
Without any further ado, John Green and David Levitthan.
Partly for the internet, which is watching. But I have to take a picture. Alright, I'm not going to keep all the time. Alright, well, we'll do one over here. One over here. And real quick, if you guys don't mind, if you can say good morning to my brother Hank. When you say the exact phrasing, what you would say would be, good morning, Hank. It's Monday. I know it's not Monday, but it will be eventually. And that will be when you see yourselves on the internet. 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Hank! It's Monday!
Thank you very much.
Woo!
Strike pose. Awesome. My pose has been stupider at each passing event. David has the stronger mic, but I have the stronger voice. But that said, if you can't hear me in the back, can you raise your hand? I know that it's impossible to raise your hand if you can't hear me in the back, because by definition, you don't know to raise your hand. But if at any point you find yourself, that's not nice. No lying. If at any point you find yourself unable to hear me in the back, do raise your hand, and that will tell us to speak more loudly. Louder? Louder. That too. Yes. I'm just freaked out because my voice is coming out from like the sky. I'm talking to it, I'm hearing it from above. Yeah, you sound great. Yeah. Okay. So we're here to talk about our new book, Will Grayson, Let's do the ventilator. Don't turn letters over. There we go. This board for you.
Yeah.
The internet can't see Dave.
Oh.
I fixed it.
Internet. My voice was really coming down. This book is 5 years in the making. We started it roughly 5 years ago. And yeah, we're just kind of freaked out that it's actually happening now.
And then all of you came to see us.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's sort of like a monkey cast in here.
Thanks for coming, yeah.
So basically the run of show, as it were, just you're fully prepared for everything that's going to happen because we are deeply scripted. These words right now, it seems like they're spontaneous, but I was rehearsing them for hours.
Well, the thing about the table, we called him 6 weeks ago and we told him to put the table up right close so that we could put it back.
He like turned into Rain Man. It was really freaky. He was no, table too close, table too close. And I was like, John, it's okay.
I got to uproot it.
Yeah. The kick line comes at the end, but again, so we're just going to talk a little bit about the book. Then we are going to do 2 dramatic selections from the book, one from my chapters, one from John's chapters, not necessarily in that order. Then we're going to open it up to questions from you. John has promised me that on this tour we would get the best questions I've ever had so far. This is true, so you have a lot to live up to. You can't let Chicago kick your ass. You have to show some Boulder question asking pride. Then,
and if your questions suck, we will stop and ask each other questions.
Right. So they'll be the most banal and banal questions imaginable.
Yeah.
Hey John, what'd you eat last night?
You know, you were there.
Yeah. So even that wasn't, I mean, like...
It won't even be that fun.
Right, like, you're going to be sitting there being like, where's Godot? Where's Godot? So that's, and then when it's all, when our time of talking is over, we are in a very orderly fashion going to be signing books. We are very happy to not only sign as many copies of Will Grayson as you want to buy, which is a lot, but also the bookstore is kind enough to have a lot of our backlist. So certainly some people were nervous to give us more than 1 book to sign. We will sign as many books.
We would like to sign all of the books that we wrote.
We do ask that we will only sign books that we have in fact written. You'd be surprised. No, I won't sign your copy of Middlemarch. I didn't write it. We don't sign flesh. We don't sign body parts that aren't flesh, like if you have an artificial limb or anything.
I'll sign a cast.
Really?
Yep. Are you kidding?
Do you worry that like right now somebody in Austin is breaking their arm to have the cast tomorrow? For you, it's too late. You can't have the cast. But maybe at a future reading, somebody's going to call you on that.
I don't know, if they left right now and broke their arms and went to the emergency room and there was no line, they could maybe get back in time for the signing book. I'm not saying you should do that, I'm just saying have the sign back. On that topic, we want to say how profoundly grateful we are to the Boulder Bookstore for making this event possible.
Thank you.
We want to ask you as individuals and as a community, from the perspective of authors, but also from the perspective of readers, to support great independent bookstores like the Boulder Bookstore, which are so central to a broad and deep reading life in America. So please support them, preferably with our books, but also
a lot of our books.
I understand that other people have also written some books, and those might be good too.
Alright, if the bookstore is okay with it, I'm going to make an executive decision. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you guys move?
You can do it. Can you guys actually come take these seats?
Oh yeah.
Because we have actually seats, and I'd rather not have people standing behind us.
Because it's kind of scary. Like you might knife us.
That wasn't quite what I was thinking, but
that's what I was thinking.
Don't sit on the one where the computer is. But
yeah, don't sit on the computer. That was expensive.
But there are a couple over there as well. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So now,
that's just so that we don't get knifed. Okay.
all right.
So we're gonna talk about the book for a second. We wrote this book, Will Grayson, Will Grayson.
We did.
What else? Do we have anything else? Or is
All
that
right. So it all started in college for me. My best friend in college. No, that's not true. He became my best friend after college. But there was a guy at college named David Levitthan.